Hello, my name's Jay Mastin. Quick video regarding the Save Bridge Park campaign. I am the chair of BPCC, which is Bridge Park Community Council, and I lead the campaign with it's the legal campaign, which is through Stonebridge Community Trust, which is a charitable entity. We're fighting in court to save Bridge Park. We lost at the trial through arguments made by defendant one Leonard Johnson that there was an option to buy and that they had contributed money to the purchase, so therefore was entitled to a share of the building. Those arguments were lost simply because you can't have a share in a charity, and how could you argue that Brent gave you an option to buy? You can't have an option to buy for something you already paid for. So we'd be buying it twice. So the trial was lost, and we've been fighting an uphill battle ever since to try to get it into the appeal court, which we managed, and then to the High Court. Well, in the appeal court, we had separate legal counsel, myself and the original team that was fighting on the Stonebridge Community Trust had separate barristers. We gave the original lawyers and barristers to Leonard. He kept those, and we got sought new counsel to make the arguments because of our level of concern with the arguments that that was being made at the trial, and we felt they had no merit in law. The appeal was set aside for 2.5 days. And appellant one, Leonard Johnson's arguments only lasted 35 minutes. They were totally thrown out. So our arguments were seen to have merit and allowed to go forward. Unfortunately, because you can only argue what was aired at the trial, and our original arguments were changed, and therefore what was aired at the trial was a new argument, which was just made, at that point. It meant that we had very limited grounds to fight the appeal on, and as a result, it was lost. However, we felt that there was a significant legal interest and legal clarity was needed on a number of areas of points of law in relation to charities and what councils can do with charitable assets and when they're custodians of these charitable assets. The High Court, we've been battling with the High Court since the beginning of the year to try to persuade them, and finally they've come back with a decision that they didn't say that we didn't have merit, but they felt that there wasn't significant legal public interest in the arguments that we were making to grant us a hearing at the Supreme Court. So as a result of that, the Supreme Court has not granted us a hearing at the Supreme Court. So in essence, the fight is over. We've taken it to the highest point that we can, and it's lost